What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ and we are back again with the 2024 Honda Ridgeline. This is the Trailsport trim model. This is not the full review. Full review link down below. We go through all of the details in that. And this is a shorter video trying to hit some highlights. We're going to do 5 things to improve, 5 things to love. Every vehicle gets this treatment from me. New vehicle every single week, almost to 20,000 subscribers. Thank each and every one of you. So without further ado, let's run through the cinematic and then let's get right into the list. So let's roll. Number 1 on the 5 things to improve is here on the interior. Again, this is the Trailsport, so it is not the highest trim level. However, taking that into consideration as well, as far as I know, you can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I went through all of the forums, and the number 1 thing that everyone was kind of saying was they wished there was a heads-up display as optional, and with the screen, a 360 camera optional as well. Gonna combine both of those into 1 point, so that way, again, optional being key, so that way if you don't want it, don't pay for it, and if you do, you just pay a little bit more and you could have those features. So that is number 1 on the list. Number 2 on the list is the mirror, and nothing wrong with it obviously, but an optional rear view mirror would be nice. Because if you have someone sitting in the middle, wouldn't really matter, right? Because the camera would basically just be out the back and you wouldn't have people's heads blocking your view. So it may be functional for those that maybe you're always going to have people in the back. Again, would be a nice feature. There are plenty of other vehicles that do allow that option. Number 3 on the list is the interior color. Nothing wrong with this, obviously. However, if you're not new to my channel, then you probably already know this. If you're new to my channel, I like when there is different color options. Even being this trim level, I think there should be at minimum 2 colors, really 3 colors, a black, a gray, maybe a white, and then a red or a brown, something like that. That way everybody kind of has their mix. For me personally, just having black interior, it's out. I'm not buying it. It's way too hot in Phoenix, Arizona. Yes, I could go to an upholstery shop, get it done after the fact, but it's just kind of silly not to allow at least a light and a dark option, and it's just not here, right? Now, if you do go, I believe it's up, maybe down a trim level, I can't remember exactly, but there is a brown interior, but there really should be a few more options. But if you do like black, you're in luck because this is really nice, especially with contrast stitching. It looks good. Number 4 on the list is the keyless entry. Super nice to have. Again, not a huge deal, but I do wish that it was at minimum an option, but really honestly, it could probably be standard to have it on the rear doors as well, because there are many other manufacturers that are having it on the rear doors. But again, definitely not a big deal, but it is something that I did read on the forums as well, that you guys would enjoy seeing that. Last but not least on the improvement list, number 5 is going to come with a kind of a caveat, we'll just say. So I would love to see this vehicle in a, we'll call it a gas saver, because the gas mileage on this is, it's okay, not amazing.
So with that said, I would absolutely love to see a hybrid option on the Ridgeline. I don't want EV. I'm not like against EV. I'm definitely not for it, especially in the way they're trying to roll it out. Everyone's kind of just pushing it too fast. The infrastructure is not there. A true hybrid to me is the balancing point right now. So to have this on a hybrid and to be able to have such a functional vehicle like this and be able to get maybe 30 to 34 freeway with all-wheel drive, that would definitely be an option I think plenty of you would take up. Number 1 on the 5 things to love, if you guys have been watching nothing but Ridgeline videos, you're probably sick to death of seeing this. If you are not, and this is your first one, you're gonna be like, holy cow, it's actually really cool. Which is where I'm at, because I'm not just watching all the Ridgeline videos. I get it, I'm comparing it to other vehicles. I personally have never seen this before. Not to say that it's not out there, it's just the first time that I personally have seen it. So, number 1 on the list is the truck bed. Now, here's what's cool, and I'm gonna show you very quickly. I go through this in my shorts as well. You can obviously open it like a normal tailgate, pull, drops down, normal, right? But also, if you close it, if you go right under here, basically underneath the E, little handle, pull, now it opens this direction. Now, to take it one step further, which is, to me, the coolest part, right here, you can see this locks as well. There's also just a little like button, kind of you just press, pops open, and now you have a ton of more storage space. Such a great idea. There's also a plug down there, so you could like fill it with ice or whatever you wanted, and then you could just drain it right out the bottom. And this is sealed. You can see the rubber gasket there. I think it is a really, really cool feature that really not anything else has at this point in time. Number 2 on the list is practicality. Number 1, it fits in a normal 2-stall garage. I have it parked all cattywampus just for the purpose of this video. I have a standard 20-foot garage, and it absolutely fits. You can see, obviously, I still have room up there, and again, I parked it like this just for the purpose of this video. It absolutely will fit straight on, and you can see back here, there's several feet right there. As other trucks that are out there, right? It literally doesn't fit in my garage being 20 feet. Now I could put it on that side. As you can see, I have some other stuff in the way, but it is practical. So not only space-wise, the bed, obviously, I just showed you, and then there's plenty of cabin space as well. And we're going to get into some of the other points, but it's very practical. Number 3 on the list is, again, kind of part of practicality a little bit, but is the features on the interior. If you go up a trim level, you can get ventilated seats. So if it's something you want, just go up a trim level, no big deal. This one is equipped with a heated steering wheel, heated seats, you have lane centering, you have adaptive cruise control. So there are still a lot of features inside of even this package, but again, if you want a few more features, you can go up. Number 4 on the list is how quiet it is on the road whenever it comes specifically to wind noise. So I talk about it in my full review. You can hear the tires just a little bit. That's a little bit there. You can definitely hear the motor upon full acceleration, but as far as like cars going by you, trucks going by you, it's quiet. Like you literally pretty much can't hear those vehicles. Now, it's not to the point where it's like, well, you kind of need to hear them to be safe. It's not like that. Just calm down a little bit. But it does stand out with how quiet this vehicle is, especially for the price point, and I found that really nice. Number 5 on the list is the fact of the emblem right there. It's a Honda. It's going to be reliable. That's Honda's bread and butter is reliability. So that's something you have to consider whenever you're buying a new, or maybe you're considering this used vehicle. They're known for reliability. So that's in my opinion, a pretty big deal. That's something that, you know, I look at, and you're getting it for, in my opinion, a pretty good value. That is going to conclude this video. Again, not the full review, link down below. That is going to be all the details that you could want. And then if you have any questions after that, just comment down below. Happy to answer you. I try to answer every single person. If there's anything else, once again, comment down below. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, I'll catch you guys next week with the next vehicle. Peace.